You're a great bunch of guys.
Who are these guys?
A bunch of guys in a tent making s'mores.
Just banging chicks and eating cabbage, you know.
I think they're so funny.
Well, I'm a comedian. You know how I'm being.
I think that's funny.
Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. Who cares?
We're starting a TV show.
Okay, the show started.
Come on in. Everybody's here.
Start the show.
No way.
No friggin' way.
Oh, no friggin' way.
No friggin' way.
No way.
No intro.
Hey, and we're back with another episode of No Friggin' Way. That's the name of the podcast, by the way. It is a very exciting day today. Wow. It is Wednesday. It is raining. And we've got a great special guest here today, Alexis Ramirez.
Hello. Hey. Hey.
Wow.
Hey, guys.
Thank you so much for joining the program today.
Thanks for fucking having me on.
Yeah.
In the program, on the program.
Is it in or is it on? On the train, in the car?
On the line. Have you heard that?
No.
People say online.
On
like,
the line? Like I'm...
Like they're in line, but they say I'm online.
True.
And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know why people do the...
But if you're in a line, that's kind of confusing too, because lines are, you know, it's good stuff.
This is good stuff. We're already on a roll.
But anyway, what's going on with you? Alexis is like the one of the busiest people in town, I think. I don't know. I see you like you're always posting about open mics everywhere. You're just doing every open mic, hosting every open mic in town.
I don't know. I just moved here, you know, to be good. And so
yeah. When did you move to New York?
In July of last year.
I think that maybe when like I met you at like a comedy show, and you said that you were on Kill Tony. And,
Yes.
And I said I had an experience too on Kill Tony, and yeah, no, that was it. But then you've been just killing it since,
Dude.
just crushing it since.
Well, it doesn't feel like that, but I'm glad the appearances kept
No,
up.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean it's a hustle out here, and there's like so many comedy clubs, and like. I guess like how did you first like navigate this new like place? And you're like, there's a bit like have no comedy clubs and like I don't wherever you're from.
Yeah, Greenville.
Yeah,
had like one.
Just like yeah, same. That's where I was living upstate for like a few years, and there was just no scene at all.
Yeah,
and so you're just kind of like doing it, and you're like, all right. But when you come to New York, you see that there's just like the hustle is different because there's so many opportunities. You're like, you feel good about yourself. Like there's only one chance a week to do a comedy, and I did it. But
yeah.
Then when you come here, you're like. What am I doing? I only did 2 mics today. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah,
like,
do I have a plan at all? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is, you know, it's definitely a process to like navigate how to spend your time and work on new material. And do you do a lot of new stuff when you go up? Or you?
So
I have trouble like doing the same stuff over. I need to get better about that.
Yeah, I try to do like the same sets at like shows, but for open mics, I don't know. I try to listen and then like to other people.
Yeah.
Gracious. I know. It's like it's wild here because like in South Carolina, the scene or whatever, like the open mics that were there, it was like kind of like everybody was friends. Like it's so small, it's kind of hard to like have that thing that's here where it's like there's this group and that whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like moving here and then just realizing how dead people are. Like,
what do you mean by that? Like the comics?
Yeah, like open mics are just full of comics that like hate themselves, hate everyone, and you know, it's like that's cool for like 2 seconds, and then it's really annoying because aren't we all trying to do the same thing? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to be this like depressed thing. Hopefully, like at the end of it, like there's sort of something in us that's calling to do this, but you're not just calling. You don't sign up for a life of suffering necessarily. Right.
You get served a life of suffering, and then you find stand up. It's not like you know.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, this is what I have to do because like. Yeah, no, it's tough, and I don't know, life is hard. It's to be like, yeah, I'll do a job that's, you know, killing your soul, and you're like, all right, I gotta have like some outlet. But then if your work, people find out about this outlet, then like they're like, you're not a good, you know, servant or whatever.
There's like so many people that do stand up that I'm like, I think you just need like a girlfriend or like maybe just reevaluate like 2 things in your life, and you'd probably be like better off.
Yeah, this energy could be, you know, reinvested in some other ways, and you'd probably be like, okay. But yeah, it is kind of, it's a weird like echo chamber of, just kind of like, yeah, we're all fucking pieces of shit. And then, I don't know.
Right. But it's like, I don't know. The ones that really kill my soul are the like pieces of shit that like just never realize that they're pieces of shit. I'm like, okay, you're not like getting to a point at all.
Yeah.
Like you're just kind of like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so hard to watch, and it's so hard to
it
like.
It really is. It's I said it's like I was trying to say like it's a lot of people they're trying, a lot of them, but then some people it's just like an outlet instead of therapy to kind of just unleash their inner insanity on the crowd. And one guy was just like, wait, I think you may have been in that, Mike. It was like a guy. I don't know if you know him, whatever. He was just like calling his uncle fat for like a minute straight.
Oh jeez, I'm sure
And it was just like, oh, he's got some issues with this uncle that he hates.
Right.
And he's just screaming at him.
And
for us.
And I'm sure his uncle probably deserves it. Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
But
too.
like,
but it was just like just saying fat, like you're fat, fatty, fat.
Right, and it's like. Fat people are funny. Like it's not honestly, a funny thing to like do that, but it's also just like have something else to say besides that because that's been done, you know. Like
and exactly, and it was and it comes from. It depends where it comes from too. If you're just like this is you're trying to be like hateful or just if it's like fun or goofy or whatever. But I think comedy is it's a good outlet to process things, but you could also just not do anything and just
So, your question was, how did I get into the stuff here?
Yes, good luck keeping track of the tangents on this podcast, by the way.
Dude,
but
fuck
we'll reel it in at
Hell
some point.
Yeah.
I did bring some notes with some, there's like a would you rather
portion,
cool. So we won't just be this, all the time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I brought notes too, just JK.
I did research.
But like when I moved here, I kind of was just like crazy. I just went to like a bunch of open mics, like 7 a day.
Sick. Where'd you start? Like, so you're in Queens. So did you like do the Queens ones first, or were you like, I'm going to the city or to Brooklyn, or?
I think QED was the first one.
Nice.
It's also like it's insane because my memory's so bad. I barely remember like last week, but
that's fair.
Like I'm pretty sure I did like QED and. Then I started going to like the Village area, so I did like the Grizzly Pear and Comedy Shop and like the Eye Candy. There's like a Brooklyn mics and stuff. So I was doing like a plethora of like everything.
So you're just learning the city kind of at the same time. You're like, oh, I just take the J train to get there.
Yeah. I still don't know what select bus service means. Like,
I don't either.
I had to take one to get here today. Like it told me to take the
I feel
something,
so bad.
and then I was just like I didn't have a Metro card filled with money, and you have to have one to buy the ticket for the select bus service.
Oh.
And then so I was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm walking." And, then,
and the bus is like sprayed you with water too.
Yeah, dude. It was just like, oh well, fuck. But like,
I really never take the bus, and I think they're fine, and they're like very useful and all over the place. You can get places fast. It never occurs to me to hop on one.
Dude, it's like a public Uber,
Yeah, it really is. And it's
like an Uber Black if you close your eyes.
I imagine it's a haunted house, but it's not.
Honestly, I haven't seen that much crazy stuff on the bus. I've seen way more crazy shit on the train.
The train it's every car has like at least one person that's, you
doing something.
Yeah. Somebody, and like usually on the end seats, those are reserved.
I know, those are where I sit too. I'm like,
I see them open and I'm like, there's a film on there.
Yeah, something happened here.
Something contagious.
Yeah.
It's going to invade my cells and I'll... But...
Yeah, you got to keep those thoughts in check when you're on the train. You're like, what is here for me?
Yeah, but there's a lot of performers. There's a lot of people hustling. Do you ever buy the candy from the Mexican ladies? I'm doing a poll on people, just... How are they doing business-wise? Like, I mean, I've not yet, but...
I think they need to work on their marketing. So fucked up.
I mean, they have like a kid come up next and look sad. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but it's also like, I don't know. That kind of stuff, it didn't like throw me off. I think like it took like 4 months.
Oh, yeah. Are you? I'm just assuming that you're just like a desensitized monster like every person who grew up in New York is. Where you're just like... Yeah, no. So you have probably feelings and maybe some empathy still left in you a little bit.
When I first moved here, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, when I first moved here, I was just like, it was just so
homeless
much.
person.
Wow. It was just like seeing everything all at once. It was kind of like that movie, the Asian lady movie. Like, it was just like, whoa, shit's like all happening. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it took like 4 months for that to like set in, and then I had like a nervous breakdown. Hee hee, JK. It's fine. And then after that, I feel like I've gotten more used to like the chaos of just it's numbing. I think, overall numbing, because you can't care about it too you can't
much.
take it all in.
You can't. Yeah, no, it just
like it will make you crazy.
It will. I mean, sometimes even just like oh, there was 17 murders yesterday. You're like, huh, I don't know,
dude,
maybe, but I don't.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't check the murder news. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep to.
It's
keep
somewhere,
up.
but I don't see it. I don't see it. Have you ever seen a guy die?
That's a great question. I'm trying to think. I don't. Not to my knowledge.
Okay,
that's a very lawyer answer.
Walked away. It's a car accident.
I haven't seen anyone die.
That's good.
Yeah, unless, yeah, I've seen people sleeping on the train.
They were dead.
Yeah.
So
like they're out.
Yeah. No, I actually saw a homeless person pass.
Damn. Not pass me by, literally pass.
He passed away.
He actually goes up at the cellar now.
Yeah. So I was I had a girlfriend at the time. We were like on a date in the city, walking around, and it was just like a homeless guy. Just like, I guess he like just like collapsed or something. Like kind of like something like fell on the floor, and people were like, "Oh, are you okay?" And this is gonna sound kind of fucked up and crazy, but it was like a video game when somebody dies. It was just like a blood pool and started just started growing. Or I was like, this doesn't look good.
Fuck!
I don't think he's okay. And it's the pool, and then slowly we're just like, what's happening? And then just all of a sudden there's like ambulances and cops, and it was just like,
goddamn.
I think I looked it up at the time because I was like, what is this? I think if you drink so much, at some point your body just explodes blood and you die.
Well, something to look forward to.
If you keep drinking and keep pushing forward, one day that can be you.
Dude, that unlocked a memory. I have seen someone die.
Okay.
It was he was in college.
Oh no.
So, we're just in college, everything's fun. We're like drinking everything, we're young and we're never gonna die. And then like I think it was raining, and we like looked out the window, and it was like cops, and like there were lots of people and shit, and there was a blue tarp on the ground because someone had jumped off the parking deck and killed themselves.
On purpose? It was.
Yeah,
I imagine they're trying to jump in a pool or something, backflip or something.
Dude, it was, but the pool of blood, like that was literally happening. So I went to USC, so I lived on like Bull Street, which is like a super huge like incline hill.
Oh,
and
no.
so like it was raining, and like the blood was just like coming from under the tarp. And we're all just like, oh shit, like yeah, we're all just like literally looking out of our dorms like, oh, I guess we'll take the night off.
Yikes. Yeah. That's kind of a
moment of silence.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was mature of you to not, continue partying that day. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Death is real, and it's coming for all of us.
Amen.
Have you ever seen The Final Destination? Those movies?
Yeah,
Do you ever think about
sure.
those sometimes? Just like random.
Dude.
Like you look at something like that thing could behead somebody.
The tree one always gets me.
Yes.
The
Driving
tractor
behind.
Trailer tree.
Anytime I gotta pass it.
Triple
Yeah.
You gotta watch out. Do you think about the fucking Final
Death?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I just try not to put myself in situations where because I like.
You said you grew up here.
I grew up in Astoria, and then I went upstate to college, SUNY Plattsburgh, and then I kind of stayed around there, and then it came back.
Nice.
It was like I was gonna come back, and then COVID happened, so then I was like there for probably 2 years longer than I expected. But yeah, no, grew up here.
So, because that's like, I've met like a couple of people that grew up here, and I'm like, I could tell because you're like insane.
True. Yeah.
So like, what?
It's insane.
What was that like like growing up here and then starting comedy, when did you like get involved in that, or was it kind of like part of your childhood too?
So like I was definitely like a bad kid. like we were in class. I was class clown, and like I had just a group
Classic,
of kids.
hell yeah.
Like okay, I was like a good student, and at some point it was like this isn't cool anymore to be smart. So I was like, all right, I need to be with the cool kids, and then
It happens. That's everybody. Yeah.
pretty much. So then it just doing stuff outside, just like I don't know, just every like prank, annoying, dumb thing kids do, like just calling prank phone calls, like.
Nice.
But the city was very different back then. Like it was like more hood. I want to say like Queens was kind of, it wasn't like Astoria is now. It was kind of like.
Yeah, there's like fucking families and dogs everywhere there.
Oh yeah, it's so like every time I went back, I was like, it's getting nicer, and like before it'd be like a lot of people outside, just chilling on the block. Like it was like stereotypical, like the fire hydrant would be open, people are playing dominoes, and like we played football in the middle of the street, just right in the middle. Cars would come. So yeah, I was always kind of into comedy, but I didn't really do it here when I was here until I went upstate, and then I was kind of doing up there around the college scene, and it was fun, but it was just like so small, and there was no real clubs. It was like we started open mic at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And
was that like the first thing there? Like you started that like
I think like somebody had started it, and then it failed, and then somebody's like, oh, I guess someone's trying to start comedy up again in the town, and then we did that for a while, and it was like bar shows where like there'd be like just the alcoholics at the bar like heckling. Like,
there's nothing better than a bar show, honestly. It's so chaotic.
I haven't done any like here, so I don't really know how chaotic they can be. But it's probably the same vibe, just like nobody wants you there necessarily. Like
most of the time, yeah. Or like they don't even know a show is happening, so they're like, "Oh, I was trying to like fuck this girl." You're kind of like cock blocking.
Yeah, imagine like I'm trying to do something here.
Yeah, so then you have to be like, no. I'm gonna get like, if you listen to it, then
I'm gonna get you laid,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
About that.
But yeah, it's,
so I did that, and then that's when I started the podcast, and I was like, all right, this maybe could at least reach other people, and then I don't know, I don't think it did, but it was just kind of like I just like kind of just doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like I want to do like sketches and try to do more stuff like that. So yeah, just kinda, but yeah, basically just working here and stuff. Like I was kind of just like I want to get on everybody's podcasts, all these podcasts going on.
Yeah,
but then I realized like you kind of have to be a comic or like in. So then I was like, all right, I need to do more comedy to be like a comic, and so but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the whole like making it thing is just like it's so much that it's just like I just don't care. I don't care if I make it. Like I'm in it for like however long I end up being on the planet. You know, like I just
it's good to take off like that pressure, and it's like if you want it for the wrong reasons, it won't happen.
Exactly.
You're like, no, I don't want that. Then like your success. Here you go.
Yeah, it's like they say about love that it's like once you stop looking, it'll find you. So I'm hoping that's the same thing with success.
True. Yeah. Just stop doing comedy. Like,
yeah, I'm actually quit. I don't know why I'm here.
I stopped doing mics, so yeah, I don't really. But yeah, no, it's you gotta just have to love doing it, and that's the tricky part. Because anytime I start doing something, I hate it. like I hate parts of it. I have to remember like why did I start doing whatever it is? Because like there's always like the technical stuff of anything. But yeah,
right. No, I definitely have that too, where it's like. No, nothing. I just rather sit and do nothing, and it's like you can't do that.
Yeah, no. How are you in the winter? How is the winter for you, depression wise, or like does it hit you? Do you like feel like? I remember at the beginning of the winter, I was just like so tired all the time. I was just like, I can't do anything.
It was
bummer.
It was definitely, I don't know. I feel like because I'm not diagnosed with anything. Surprise, surprise.
Hell yeah.
But like I went to therapy for a little bit, like twice, and then I got on some like antidepressants for like 2 or 3 weeks. But I just didn't like how it made me feel, so I'd stopped doing that. But
I tried antidepressants. Same thing. Like one time, like I was like, "Can I get something else or whatever?" And they're like, "No, you're depressed." I was like, "I don't know about that," but it's like, "I'll try it." And same thing, I didn't.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks or 3. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. It kind of like, I'm not gonna say it didn't help because like if you are depressed and you need help and that's what you need to do that for sure. But like in my body and my brain, it kind of just like removed most of my thoughts, and I was like, I want to be able to think.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's kind of scary. You're like,
yeah,
like an empty cave. Like, all right, at least there's not like bad thoughts, but there's not really any thoughts.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
There's no weird. It's a curse. I think being a comic and having like an overactive brain and overthinking a lot is good and bad. Like it'll torture you unless you have like something to
focus it on. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I've probably been depressed.
I think everyone's a little
for like. I don't know, since like 16 or some shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. I guess like
I don't know, like, but winters are. I don't know. I like winter because I like sweaters. I like bundling up.
You like the aesthetics and the clothes.
Yeah.
So you grew up where did you grow up in?
South
Carolina. Okay, so that's pretty warm year round. So.
Humid as fuck.
So you don't really have winters like that.
No, for like multiple years it didn't snow. Like we've only had snow like a couple times.
This was like your first real winter, kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, it is. Yeah. No.
I'm still like I still have like rose glasses for winter right now, but I've heard that like they get super bad here, but this one was still not bad.
No. This was nothing like where I was living upstate. It was kind of like near Canada, and like that was like just terrible. And it was like 3 months of nice weather, and then just the rest is kind of like winter. Yeah, pretty much. And it's kind of like
it's just like batten down the hatches, stay inside. Like
pretty much. Like I really do like going outside, and I just realized like it's like that meme. It's like you think you're depressed, and then it's sunny. It's over 50, and then it feels like you popped a Molly. That's how I feel. Cause I'm like, whoa. And I think that honestly, I appreciate that now because like it's winter just feels like you're just like pushed down, and then like spring is kind of like a little bit like feels like good to be out and about.
No, dude.
I like being out and about now that I think about it.
This is a fucking elderly podcast. We're just like,
I've been keeping busy. Have you been keeping busy?
I don't know. I think that like,
have you seen a guy die?
I think that like, I love the mental health talk. I think it's very important to like, figure out what's wrong with you or, what shit that you need to like handle.
Yes.
But for me,
professional medical opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's gotten too much. Like,
it's a badge of honor.
Right? Yeah, and I'm like,
it's an identity a little bit.
And that
I'm a mentally ill.
Doesn't like that's not good because it's as comics, yes, we're mentally ill, but then like as people, it's like, don't you want to be like a fun person to? Yeah, exist. You
can't just be a problem in society,
right? That's not. Like that's kind of going back to the thing of like guys and girls at open mics.
What's a ratio you would say? Open mics, guys to girls.
Dude, even at the one that I host, it's mostly guys, and I'm like, ladies, where's the love for women? Where are you guys at?
Do you feel like this sucks? It's all these guys, or do you feel like, oh, this is like I'm the only girl here, like it.
Well, my dad left, so I definitely am not like pushing away any male attention. Any male attention, I'm like, all right. Is your name Adrian? That's what that's name. But like, I think it's a good thing because it makes me be like able to like earn the respect of these people that like definitely a majority of them don't respect women, and you can like hear it and feel it and like you can smell it, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's like a good version of the bad part, I guess. But it can get like it's just unbearable. I'm just like, dude.
And even just like sometimes just the baseline for like, just what your average man, he's like, I shit myself today. And then like, at least like, I don't know, a woman may just be like, I did something other than shit myself. There was
there might be a little bit of story or something, or
it's like, oh, you cleaned your house and something happened. Maybe like it's not all this negative like
Yeah, because it's also just like it can be an echo chamber of just like,
Yeah, I was
okay,
gonna say
this is an open mic, so I'm just gonna do either inside jokes or like just be super dark or edgy.
Yeah.
Because no one's laughing because it's an open mic, and so I don't know. I hated that part of this,
Yeah.
New York thing or whatever when I got here. Because it's
You don't feel like, is this doing anything? Kind of.
Right.
Am I? Is it rubbing off on me? Am I getting? What
Right.
did they have? Or like,
and also just like none of that works in front of real people, crowds, which is
true.
the point.
It's not really a good gauge of
Right.
what actual comedy is because you're all trying to do the same thing. You're all kind of not hating on each other, but you're all kind of competition, maybe in a way.
I think some people
weird
see it
audience.
like that, and yeah. And it's definitely not competitive because there is only so many things, opportunities, whatever.
Yeah.
But having that mindset of I'm in competition with these people, I feel like takes out the joy that could be had.
Exactly.
Because
I don't want to laugh at his joke because he
didn't sit in for my set.
He's new. I haven't seen him before. He hasn't suffered as much as I have.
Right, and it's just like it's not Olympics. Like it's not like
That's what I realized though. It's like it's a weird thing. It's all about level. There's so many levels. There's so many level, and like even like I'll see people that like I'm like you're barely anybody, but then they look down on other people. Like it's just
Right.
like you're like a middle, but like you're like I can't associate with anybody.
it's so weird.
Yeah, but like you said, it's kind of like if you take away the politics and business of it, it's fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. You get to like go out there and say whatever you want. And, yeah, it's. But yeah, like what you said about like you listen. I like to listen because it does kind of inspire me sometimes. Like if I actually am just paying attention, I'm like, oh, okay, they said something that's inspired something else, and that's
Right.
productive.
And also, it's like when I first got here, I tried to I sat through a lot of open mics till the end, and that's.
You put in your dues.
Whew. But like, I think it's important to treat whatever you're doing in stand up or like pursuing whatever you're pursuing like with respect as a job, because a lot of people just go and they're like, oh, well, I'm doing the open mic, so I'm a comic now. And it's like, that's not what being a comedian is, I don't think. I don't know
Yeah.
shit either. Like,
Yeah.
don't, whatever. But like, I think it is, you give what you get. Like, if you give people respect, usually they will either reciprocate that, and if they don't, then you find out something about them. So like, it's not there's no lose-lose if you're just trying to be a respectful person in whatever business venture or whatever you're in.
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, you have to be supportive and build people up. And then I that's how I feel, at least. I'm just like, what? Like, if we just all ascend, like that can't be bad if everyone is kind of like better,
Yeah.
kind of type thing.
And then what do you do when people suck? Like when someone
Like a friend or just any person, like on the open mic.
No, just like at an open mic, like someone like
Oh yeah.
yeah, because it's just like sometimes you'll get people where it's like
Some people just do it for fun. I think they just like I just do open mics for fun.
yeah,
That's just it.
that's a wild answer to me because I'm just like, why would you do this for fun? Why would you do this if it's not like your deep desire?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like so painful, like
is
so much.
torturous a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm like, you're a kinky person, I guess.
Yeah, there's some real honesty.
Yeah, because I just try. I don't know, because I don't want to be an asshole to like
Yeah.
new or like just bad comics or like whatever.
Yeah.
But it is like, it's rough when someone comes up to you and like within the first 2 minutes you're like, all right, how do I get out of here without being an asshole?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. How do you not be an asshole? That's,
Yeah.
It's tricky. I'm still trying to learn how to be more likable and just like.
Retweet. So what was your Kill Tony thing like?
So I did the Kill Tony at Skankfest. I don't know if you heard of that. It's like a comedy festival. It's kind of like the people here a little bit.
Oh yeah,
run it. So I did.
I love Skanks.
Yeah. So Skanks Fest was fun. I did 2 years in a row. There was Kill Tony 1 year, and that was just audio only. So I did that. First one they picked, I was like,
Oh, nice. That's scary though.
It was.
Yeah.
I was like, and I wasn't really like, I was like sort of prepared, you know, but I'm just like, I'm going to a festival and they're like, who wants to sign up for this thing? I didn't really know what Kill Tony was. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. And then, oof, it was bad set. I mean, like, but they didn't even talk about the set. But look, like, if I even think about it, I was doing like Arnold Schwarzenegger impression voice.
Oh, dude.
I told like a dream and I did like, I was doing voices in a dream.
Yeah.
I did Kermit and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dude.
It was so bad that they didn't even say anything about the set. But then, yeah, it was fine that year. And then the year after, I did it again. Same, first one again.
Dude.
It was like, they called somebody else first. And it was like,
They weren't there?
Miguel or somebody. And it was like, where's Miguel? All right, next up. And I was just like, on the stage again, like, and even less prepared this year. I was like, I'm not going to be a loser writing jokes on a train down here. Like, not going to do it. And then I was like, what,
I'll be a loser up there.
I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. Yeah. And then, but I knew kind of what was coming the second time. So, like,
You're like more prepared for the like interview part.
Yeah. So there's a part where Tony's like, so yeah, you worked at Best Buy, and I was like, here we go. And then he was like, well, I was gonna say that you're never gonna see yourself on TV, but there you go. And then he was like, get out the stage, and
Damn.
yeah, but yeah, because it was they just kind of gonna crack jokes on you pretty much most of the time,
Right.
but no, that was definitely cool, and like this is the weirdest part. When I went back upstate, like some people started like recognize, like some guy said he was an agent from somewhere, and they were just like heard me mention something, and like I was like, this is a crazy person, and I did never see him again. But I was like,
dude.
he could have been somebody. And,
Like he was like, I saw your Kill Tony.
kind of, yeah. I was like, something about him. I was like, this is a deranged man, but maybe he's telling the truth. I've never seen him before.
I mean,
I don't know if did you have any? So you did Kill Tony this year?
Or last year.
Last year.
Yes.
Within like the 1 year, maybe. Or,
Yeah.
like
It's
365 days.
it was like June, I think.
Oh, sick. So you moved here pretty quickly afterwards.
Yeah, I was like moving here like 14 days after
Whoa.
I went on, like the day I went on Kill Tony.
Were you
I
going to
was-
move before that? Or was that kind of like, all right, let's do it?
Yeah, I kind of like wanted to do Kill Tony before I moved here just because like, or like at least sign up and try. Because
And where did you do that?
In Austin.
Okay.
So me and my friend Amanda Neal, shout out.
Shout out Amanda Neal, friend of the pod.
She's not an esthetician. What the fuck? She does facials and shit.
oh,
I don't know what the
Yeah, I think esthetician.
something like that.
That
But
sounds
she's
right.
like
Yeah, yeah.
she's a badass bitch. I love her. But so we went to Austin together, and
How far is that from your home?
from South Carolina, I think it was like 8 or so, 8, 9, 10 hours or something like that.
So you made a pilgrimage.
Oh hell yeah, dude! We had snacks, we had good tunes, we were riffing the whole time. She's a
Sick.
comic.
That's important.
Yeah, and so we got there and we were doing like. I'm an insane person, so we were like doing open mics like as soon as we got there. She wanted to go see the cave with the bats in Austin. Didn't get to do it because
We had the mics.
we had to do mics. And so we got there super fucking early. So there was
the day of, you mean? Or like the
God, I'm horrible at telling stories. So I had tickets for the anniversary, the 10-year anniversary thing.
Okay.
So that's why we went
Okay.
in the first place. And then that was on like a Saturday or something. And then so we were in town from then till like Wednesday of the next week.
Okay.
So we went to the 10-year anniversary thing, put our names in the bucket. Didn't happen.
Right.
And then
So just in Austin.
it was
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you caught him on the tour or like when they go visit. Like, okay, so you went to Austin.
yeah.
That's cool. Was the mothership? So the mothership? That's where it
Mm-hmm.
is. Oh, sick.
I think that was the first one that they did at the
Nice.
mothership, or like maybe the first couple.
That's cool. Mothership's cool.
Dude, mothership is so cool. We also signed up for the open mic at the mothership before.
Oh, cool.
And
Did you do it?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Me
I
and
didn't
my
know
friend.
I didn't know they had mics. Yeah, I guess they. Yeah, that's cool.
It's on Mondays. I'm gonna blow up their mic spots. It's on Mondays. But like we got there super fucking early because it was like the sign up wasn't until 5. I think we got there at like 3:30.
Wow.
Like
Yeah. We're
Insane.
gonna get online.
we're getting
Yeah, we're
yes
getting
online
yeah.
yes. And so we signed up for that, and then the open mic was cool because it had like a real audience. It was like,
Oh, it is?
It was
A
like
real
a real
audience?
show.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they have set up like a cool thing there because it's like, you know, if you know anything about New York open mics or comedy scene, it's
Yeah.
just comics in there. Like it's not,
Yeah.
you know. And so that was great. That was very fun. And then you got like shuffled out like after your set was over. So like you were in the back, the comics were in the back, and then you'd like go up or whatever. And then so after that is when I signed up for Kill Tony because I like came out of the mothership. The bucket was like downstairs. Signed up then. And then they like have you in like a holding restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, it used to
Just
be.
everyone in the bucket?
Yeah.
Is in a room?
It's like, well, it's like a outside, like a porch kind of vibe.
Sick.
Because I think they used to do it in the alleyway, but I, you know, can't have like 4,000 or 400 people in an alleyway. And then so like we're all just chilling. There was another guy from South Carolina. God damn it, I'm gonna not remember his name, and I'm so sorry.
Herman.
Yeah,
So shout out.
It was Herman. How'd you? And so like he got on.
Oh,
like-
somebody from South Carolina.
Yes.
Just happened to be there too.
We knew him.
Yeah.
Like he was like our friend. So like
But he didn't come with you.
no.
Okay.
So he was there separately for the same thing, like
Mm-hmm.
the anniversary thing. And so he was there. He got on, and then so I'm like, fuck, the chances are gone. Like this is definitely not happening.
Yeah.
And then they hadn't called any women, and so they did the woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, so that's like, so they called my name, and I'm like, oh fuck, shit, you know, ran.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I like blacked out. Like the only reason I remember anything that I said now is because I watched it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did say that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it was like so insane. It was like the way they
Yeah.
have it set up in the mothership is like, I don't know. It was like very overwhelming.
Yeah, it's like a packed house.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, who was the on the guests? Who were the guests that episode?
Is Ali Sadiq.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Dude. Legend.
Yeah. I've edited, like, he was on Godfrey's podcast. Yeah, no, he's really good. Yeah, he's amazing.
He's a crazy storyteller. Like his
Yeah.
stories are
Let me
like,
tell you, yeah, he's a low voice.
dude.
Prison stories.
In another life, I would have, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so what happened afterwards? So then you're on Kill Tony. Because I was on like a few years ago. It was actually I don't even know, 5 years ago maybe at this point.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
It was so Kill Tony's grown since it's not. So I
Yeah.
don't even know where it's at right now. So what was it like? You know, a person who goes on Kill Tony do weirdos find you too? Like that guy found me upstate.
Oh, dude. Like a lot of DMs from like weird guys. Love you guys. So like that was interesting. I don't know. I went through a phase. So when I moved here, I was like kind of just like over technology. So I got a flip phone. So like I've never been I was into all of the shit like Snapchat, all that. Like, high school into college into whatever. And then once I started doing comedy, I just kind of just like, it's just too much. Like
It is a lot.
I have to like look at it as like an email now because like otherwise I don't know.
What
It's just a time suck.
What's your screen time like? This is a crazy question because somebody was talking about it the other day and I was like ashamed.
Dude.
Like somebody's like, dude, I was really bad in my like 4 or 5. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, mine's definitely a little bit higher than that because I do this really good thing for your body where I watch YouTube videos to go to sleep and stuff. So like,
It just keeps playing.
it'll keep playing. It'll be like 9 hours. I'm like,
I wonder if that stuff seeps into your brain, like
I hope so. I've been,
podcast jokes.
but yeah, no, screen time's bad. Like,
Just social media is kind of bad overall. Like, yeah, it's tough. I'm kind of on the fence where like I hate doing it, but like you have to do it.
You have
but
to.
then you're like, who is this for? Who, like, what is the point of it?
yeah.
Because you have to like portray yourself as like a cool person or something, but you're like,
That's like everyone though on Instagram. Like they're trying to all do that.
Yeah.
Like even non-comedy or like performing people are like trying to be like, no, my life is cool. No,
Yeah.
I've never had anything bad happen. Like my life is pretty chill and like, don't you wish?
So
Don't you
yeah,
wish?
it's like a weird fake, super polished
Yeah.
thing. You're like, what is this? Like, so I don't like that part of it, and just like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
don't
would,
know.
yeah. It'd be ideally if you could use it to like get fans and stuff, and you connect with people. That would be like that's sick. But just kind of like where it is now, it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, this is not a good thing to say, but like I don't like talking to people. Like
No, it's just difficult.
and it's not like I don't know. Like I do like it obviously sometimes, and like there.
I've completely like lost connection with so many people just because like I don't know, like I gotta just keep up conversations once in a while.
Right, I'm definitely that friend that like tries to keep up.
Yeah.
But it's also just like, especially living here, and like now I've got like, I might have 3 jobs soon. So like,
Hell yeah.
it's
Congrats.
Thanks, dude. I went like 4 months without a job.
We didn't
which
even
was,
talk. Yeah, we didn't even start talking about your job yet. The dog walking, which I was curious about. Let's look into it.
But yeah, fuck. I don't even
it's
remember
hard to keep up with friends, especially while you're here and over there. To like, I don't know. Yeah, people are like getting married and I don't know, just random stuff.
Yeah.
It's tough, especially in comedy. People can't even relate to you if they're not in comedy. It's like, what are you doing? You're doing comedy? Why? And yeah.
Why or oh my god, that's and I'm like both reactions are like cool or whatever, but like sometimes when people are like excited when you say it, it's like, oh no, you gotta lower those expectations. Like this is a horrible life.
Like, yeah, it's not easy. It's not like all fun. You know, you're not just laughing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in comedy. We're just laughing all the time. No,
yeah.
No. Yeah. No,
we wish.
But yeah, I do like here at least. Like from moving from upstate, I do like how like everybody, like the bar is way higher. Like in terms of everyone's like marketing themselves, and you're like, look at me, I'm gonna be here, I'm doing all this and that, and like I kind of like that hustle aspect of it.
Yeah.
But, like I think if I ever get to the point where I'm like successful enough to have like a team, that'd be way easier. Like if you just had scheduling and organizing and just like, oh, it's all just set up and I have to like concoct this from scratch myself.
That's why all the people that, you know, are successful and like congrats to them, but it's a lot easier once you get that, and then you don't have to post. You have someone that posts for you.
Exactly. Yeah. None of these comics have their own. You know, they have people running their own social media sites and answering comments. Every commenter. So
yeah, and that's just not. I'm sorry, but it's like how worth it is commenting back to the 7 people that comment. Like
they say, like you have to for the algorithm, but you're like, what is this doing to my like integrity?
And
you know,
also,
like, I'm such a loser. I have to reply to every single comment,
and like your brain, like you know.
And I like, ooh, if I smoke weed, I cannot text or comment because I'm rewriting that thing 1,000 times. I'm just like, it's hard.
Yeah.
To even reply without like, huh.
And it's also like, you know, I feel like the language of like, you know, kids these days be talking.
Let me tell you a thing about
back to the whippersnappers.
I remember when we used to say laddie, and now they're saying no cap.
It's like, I don't know. It's weird because like you could say something and people will just take it like 400 different ways now.
True,
so it's also like,
oh my God, yes. I'm like texting with exclamation points now to not seem angry. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
I'm not putting periods now. I'm putting dashes because
it really is Women's Month.
It's, I mean, like the way you said it, you know, seemed like had an attitude. Like, yeah,
right. And it's like, dude, I'm just trying to get the
that's
point.
why I like texting my dad. My dad is like, he just, yes. It's just like the most nothing, but just gets to the point.
Right.
It's in the fridge. I don't know. Like, all right, cool. I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about like.
You're not like, oh, damn, is he like mad because I was bad at T-ball or whatever?
Yeah, like, yeah, it's not like you're reading into every. It feels just like every text is like your relationship's in the balance with whoever you're texting, because you're like, well, if I don't put enough effort into this text to make it all cheery, then they're gonna think that I don't care about them, and then like,
right.
Or maybe this is just me thinking it as it's happening.
No, but I feel like that's happening with people. Like, I think that's
people are overlooking into things. I think.
Yes.
I think just in everything.
Going back to the mental health thing, it's just like, dude, like.
I mean, we're all guilty of like. I don't even know. Like, we're guilty of like.
We're all sinners.
We're all sinners and stalkers.
Okay.
Yes, this podcast is about revelations and rehabilitation. We're curing our souls from the poison of living in New York City. All right, what did I write down here?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, real quick, how was your dog walking? That's exciting.
Yeah.
How are the bitches?
They're yeah, I talk to them.
They be pooping.
They be pooping. I be picking it up.
You do. You love that. And if I know one thing about Alexis, she loves picking up poop.
Dude, I love shit.
Do you like put them all in? Do you combine them into one big ball?
That would be hilarious. On my last day, I'm gonna pick up all the shit from the route or whatever, and then I'm gonna light it on fire.
Like, how big is it? That'd be sick. That would probably fucking explode, right? Onto like fertilizer bombs. I think
dude, we can make it happen. But,
you heard it here. I was gonna say the mayor's name. I feel like that's like an AI thing that just automatically reports that.
Yeah, probably. Dude, I hate
AI is crazy. Yeah, now AI is getting crazy. I mess around a little bit with like one of the things where you like type in words and it'll say it in like a celebrity's accent, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
I need to
like
get
the
more,
AI.
Yeah. Kind of want to get more creative with that. Like, I'm Morgan Freeman and I have AIDS or something. I don't know, but
he would say that.
I have it.
But yeah, dog walking is good. I just enjoy having a job because being unemployed is ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm a member of society again. I love that.
Fuck yeah.
And
so you got
my dogs.
5 dogs, 4 dogs, changes every day. You just show up and they give you dogs and say.
I have like a route. So like basically it's like, client, route, dog. And then
You have a route?
route. But yeah, it's all good, It's a lot of walking, which is
So it's 24/7. It's 7 days a week, kind of.
5. But like it's like 8:30 to like 5.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not just one trip.
I wish.
One half an hour trip around the block, and that's it.
Dude, if I could make enough doing that, fuck it.
So are you doing one at a time, or are these like people with like a bunch of dogs, or are those like the real entrepreneurs who have like figured it out? Like, okay, I can go on 76th Street, get this dog here, and then this one on 79.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's basically like some of them you have to double them up because they're at like the same times and stuff. But I don't know.
Have you ever seen a dog in the street and walked up to the owner and be like, "I'd like to walk your dog"?
No, if my company's watching this, yes, I do that all the time. But
yeah. I thought it was the opposite. Like, they don't want you soliciting business outside of them.
They like give us business cards. We're like supposed to sell ourselves as like dog walkers. So yes, I do that all the time.
You sell yourself.
Yes, I sell myself, and I'm like, please let me walk a dog.
So did you like dogs before this? Are you a dog person, or that just kind of happened?
I'm more of a cat person, honestly. But yeah, I like dogs. I like anything that doesn't talk.
Yeah, that's...
Haha, happy International Women's Month.
I'm just curious, what did I even write on this thing?
This is the would you rather thing?
And then some other just random ideas. But let's do some would you rathers. Okay. All right, would you rather have to announce to everyone around you whenever you have to fart, or pee your pants daily in secret?
Oh, this is good. This is a good would you rather.
I went through a lot of bad ones to come up with some good ones.
So
you have to announce to everyone, "Hey guys, I'm about to fart." Every time.
Every time.
Required. Or just pee your pants on the daily, but in quiet. Nobody.
Do I get to pick what time I pee my pants?
No, it just happens.
Okay, so
it just happens, but you can wear a diaper.
Okay.
You don't just have to because it would be obvious if you just have a stain and you gotta leave. That's basically announcing it. But
yeah. Okay. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I've never been I'm not a poop shy girl.
You're a tutor.
I'll
poop.
fart right now. I'll fart into the mic. So yeah.
Oh, Alexis, that was uncalled
Ew, that's
for.
gross. But yeah, I would announce it, and then I would also I would maybe learn to play the horn so that I could
with the
give
butt?
a trumpet
Oh,
before,
I thought
and
you meant
then
with your butt. I was like, that's
double trumpet.
Wow, just like, hey guys. Oh yeah. My trumpet's clogged. Too much spit or something.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
That was actually another article I read. It was a woman. She was like, my boyfriend, he shat himself yesterday, and it's given me the ick. Like, and it was like, I think I have to break up with him. I need some advice, and that was the article. And like she was like, you know, afterwards he kind of like he didn't shower and he kind of just left, and it was weird. And
I think he cheated on you, girl. I think he came up with that shit story
no, I think
to distract you from his lover or something.
I think he was maybe drunk or something like that. But would that be it for you? A shat?
I am.
Are you cool? You said you're a big pooper.
I'm a big pooper.
Others sharts.
Other shorts. I guess I have like a.
If you love the person, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I have a troubling like mindset when it comes to chances and like men and like.
My phone.
Oh no, no worries. But yeah,
You've had a few sharding past boyfriends or something.
I would say, because I don't think it's happened yet, unless they may keep it secrets. But yeah, that wouldn't be a ick. That wouldn't be like a line in the sand. I don't think.
Look at this, guys. Everyone out there,
yeah. Come on, give a guy a chance to shit in his
we
pants.
all shit ourselves sometimes. There's
Right?
a song.
Some people stop when they're 3, but
Don't stop.
I think it's
Can't
brave.
stop, won't stop.
Yeah, it's actually brave to shit yourself. Everything's so backwards. It's like that's true now.
Yeah, I need something. Can I be the guy who shits himself?
All right, fine.
What we need to talk about today is you shitting yourself. All right, would you rather sneeze or fart every time you have an orgasm?
I already fart every time. Orgasm.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I
Fart
like.
or sneeze. I feel like sneeze is like
Some people say sneeze is like kind of like an orgasm. Have you
it's
ever
kind of
heard
like
that?
the squirt of the face.
Yes.
It's the squirting
Yes.
of the nose.
Because people have been saying this for centuries.
Yeah, I mean there is a little projection with a sneeze, but it depends. Some people, it could be.
Are you a
like
hold it in?
A gazoon tighter. Which one are you? What kind of sneezes? I'm a
kinda-
very loud sneezer. People get like upset. I can't control it. Like I'll
Yeah.
sneeze and they'll be like, "Whoa, man!
And you're like, fuck.
Did I scare you?
Yeah. Go to
Were you
therapy.
scared now?
Yeah.
little baby."
Cure your PTSD, okay? This is just a bodily function.
Some girls they go like, "Achoo."
Yeah,
And
that's not
I
me.
always wonder, is that real?
I think it's like holding it in. Oh, I think a lot of women have been trained to like hold
It
stuff
is.
in.
It's
You
like,
know what
you're
I
not
mean?
just naturally like cute when you sneeze.
Right.
That was yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a societal thing, and then also, I'm just literally a philosopher. I'm just like, yes, it is about
That's
the current trend.
And as you're saying that, I'm thinking about. I was like, it'd be cool if I could get. I was like, I remember like China, they had like their feet binded.
Yes.
I was like, I could fit into this like some Jordans if I had some bound feet.
That
was in my
is
head.
wild to like get there from there.
Because you're like women are trained and they have to do stuff. That's I was like, yeah, they've had to do that for centuries. Bound
Yeah.
feet. Wait, I could fit in smaller, cheaper Jordans.
Wait, Bound 2, the Kanye song.
Beautiful big titted but naked women just to fall out the sky. Kanye, that guy.
Yeah, I think I would sneeze. Yeah, I think I would sneeze
think that's
because it would be
probably
like a double.
Yeah, double
Yeah.
release.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, bless me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sneeze all up. All right. Would you rather? Would you rather hop or skip? If you have to hop or skip everywhere.
Is it the turnstile? All right. All right. Just making sure this thing's.
Never done that before.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you get arrested for that? I don't know.
I think if you're white.
Well, I'm Mexican, guys. Just want to throw that out there.
No, I don't think so. I think with all the police stuff, they're like, we can't even risk anything. Just let everybody through. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can't have, but yeah, no. I've had some weird thing with my like Apple ID, like Apple Pay. I just do that every time. It just doesn't work. I just hop it.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I'm like check out this athleticism.
Yeah.
But then
Got to get your gains up.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes not so smooth.
I go under.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm so tiny, so I can go under, which is nice.
Wow, that's. I feel like as a man, I wouldn't respect myself if I crouched.
I know.
into
I'm
the
so glad I'm not a man. Like I mean, like parts of me is like, yeah, it's cool to be a man, but then the other part's like, but I can fit under the turnstile.
I have to do like a dip, lift myself like a, I don't even know, the pommel horse. I
You're
don't
like,
know.
you're like going to the subway. You're like, yeah, I'm taking the A gym.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know. You said jumping or skipping, hopping.
Hop. So like a hop,
Like
like
bunny?
a little bunny, or skip.
Okay, so both of these are like Too-
Joyful.
too gay for how bisexual I am. Okay,
Skipping is very gay.
and like that's a hard one because like I don't know. It's hard to respect someone that hops or skips. Not because they're gay. Don't put that in my mouth. But
I don't think gay people skip. I think that's a
myth.
I think it's a myth. I don't think I've ever seen. I'll be honest. I don't see many people skip.
That's true. They serve cunt. They don't skip.
That's true. I feel like hopping will be slower. You're not going to get there fast enough, but it's kind of cute.
Right.
Like it's not really. If you saw a guy,
Do you have to do the?
Yeah, and it's not threatening. Like if your hands are here like this. I feel like guys should walk around like this more.
Yeah.
Maybe like he's got nothing to hide. He's not dangerous.
Dude,
His hands are right
fucking,
there. They're limp as hell.
Do you know John Campanelli?
Sounds familiar.
He's a comic. He has a joke with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's really funny.
I stole it. Fuck, you caught me. She's on to me, folks.
No, but like I think that is true though. Like
Yeah.
this is you'll get away with more stuff. This feels like the scary movie Strong Hand. Dude, I think about that fucking part of that movie so often.
He's like,
It's so good.
I love scary movies too. I haven't seen that in a while.
Dude,
It's a good one.
That's like I feel like that was like a great comedy. Like
That was, yeah.
what do you call that?
What
John.
a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're all good. I think.
I don't remember the word, but yeah.
The first one had that like splooge scene where just like and the giant pubes. But the second one was where it's at. What else was in the second one? Oh, the ghost. The ghost like fucking the girl.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy too, I think.
Equality.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like there was times where there were good comedy movies and series and stuff. And I feel like I feel like there's not one right now. I don't know if we
Have you seen Saltburn? It's listed under comedy. Yeah, dude.
Then why am I so hard?
Right? Dude, the last scene, I'm
I
like...
haven't seen it, but I've...
You've heard the lore.
Yeah, I think I looked up, but maybe I've even seen some of the scenes.
You seen the graveyard one?
No, but I've heard about... Is that what... Like, okay, I heard like the 2 or 3 scenes, but that one seemed like the most mild to me. But
So-
you could just from here... They got slurping out jizz out of a drain.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
Dude, my
the fucking...
my roommate had a literal physical reaction when we were watching it. He was like, ugh, ugh. I'm like, stop being homophobic.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Right? No. But it was like...
Slurping bathwater.
It was insane. It was like...
Yeah.
That's like the guys that like, comment like bathwater
Drink your
stuff.
bathwater.
Yeah, like that's...
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
same
there's guys
vibe.
this is another problem. Just like... Like, I don't have a problem with, like, OnlyFans or anything like that. But, like, just, like, the types of guys that are such losers. They're going to come after me. No, but they're, like...
They're actually great guys.
Yeah. Actually, if you want to buy my bathwater, I could use some money. But, no, yeah, it's just kind of like, there's a market for it, which is kind of wild.
There's a market for so many things.
Like, it's lucrative time to be a bathing woman, potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially. There's all that water.
Dude, that's like... I feel like every girl goes through like phases of like considering sex work.
Yeah.
It's like,
A lot
okay.
of people in 2020 tried it.
Oh yeah, because I mean, what
COVID.
else is there?
That was the boom.
Yeah. And like,
So you've thought about it? You've considered it?
I've considered it. I've also like, I've definitely gotten on the like seeking arrangements thing.
What is that?
So it's a dating website.
Okay.
It's for dating.
Escorts or something?
Basically, I mean,
like-
it's just like old guys on there. There's some young guys that I'm like, what are you doing here? Go on Tinder. Like, you're not here yet.
So that it's a different degree than Tinder?
Yes. So
I guess like what is Tinder right now? Because I know Tinder used to be like that's where you went to hook up, but now everyone's like meeting their wives and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of like not just
yeah.
the sex.
When I used Tinder,
hotline.
it was definitely just for hooking up. Like it was like, you know, that was like 2018, 2019, 2020, or not 2020. I had a boyfriend then. Whoops. But like, yeah, Tinder I feel like is more for like hoes, and then Bumble's for the girlies, and then Hinge is for like people that are like, no, I'm trying to be in a relationship.
Yeah, it seems like Hinge is kind of like where it is at more for like regular people.
Yeah.
But Seeking Arrangements, that's the name of the website?
Yes.
SeekingArrangements.com. Okay,
Yes.
so you're on there.
I am on there still. I just haven't.
Did you
I
go on any
haven't checked
dates or anything? No.
It never panned out, like, because I was doing this while I was looking for a job. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just out here.
Yeah.
So, I was like, you know, talking to like maybe 3 dudes, and like, it's just so hard.
Is it like Tinder, like in terms of it's a swiping system, or is it kind of like you have a profile and then they kind of like
you have like a profile, and then there's like a explore page basically, and then so you like look at all the dudes. Most of them don't have pictures. Most of them have like weird bios where it's like, this is what I want exactly, and like
they're trying to buy a wife or something.
I mean, literally. And it's, you know, it's sad in one aspect because it is like, okay, these guys are so lonely that they've gotten to this point where they're like, basically, hey, internet, give me a prostitute, without saying that, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's a little sad. But then it's also, you know, they got to give their money to somebody.
Yeah.
So,
and if you think about it, regular dating is kind of like prostitution too.
Exactly.
No.
It is like transactional in a way, but it's also just like everything is like, you know,
it
like,
kind of is. Everything kind of is transactional in some way.
In some way. And it doesn't have to be like, that doesn't have to be like a bad connotation, you know? Because I feel like it is like, to make it gay and spiritual, it's like everything is kind of like about energy and the stuff that you give to it. And like that, of course, it would be like that with dating, with, you know, business, with all the stuff, because
kind of like
it boils down to that. I feel like
putting similar energy, just kind of it's manifesting differently.
Yeah.
No. So you try that out and just see what that's about. Yeah.
I didn't really get far.
No, that's I mean, it's definitely slipped. I was like, it'd be cool to be like, you know, like get on some like cougar website. I mean, I don't know if you're just like
they have cougars on there. You should get on there.
Because I'm like, at some point, I'm like, all right, maybe this is the route. Just the cougar route. Just have a...
Dude, I feel like cougars would eat your shit up.
What's it called? Like a sugar mama.
Yeah, dude.
That's the thing. I feel like now, you know, women are more empowered. Like, I'll stay at home.
Yeah.
You could be
Some women, there's like, I think there's no wrong way to be a woman now. You know? Like, you could be like a timid girly, and like, you know, people will love that you're quiet. Some people. And then like you could be like a boss ass bitch, and then people will be like, yeah, I'll wipe some counters at home for you, mama.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think I think it's definitely a good time to be a woman. What do you think? No, I don't know if it is. It may not be actually, if I think about it.
I feel like it's a great time to be whatever, because it's just like it's all gonna end soon.
Yeah,
I think the apocalypse is coming.
Yeah.
Like
it's good to be in New York for that.
Right. Like I mean, I don't know. It's like sucks to be anything anywhere. Kinda. So you just kind of have to, you know, own whatever you are, and like.
Have you been able to be more yourself in the city, being around more weirdos? Do you think just kind of like embracing? I don't know. Are you dressing any weirder or anything like that? I'm getting there mentally. I may start being ridiculous dresser.
Dude, hell yes. I think that it's like fun. I love seeing like the model people, or like, you know, people walking around in like outfits.
Yes.
Like
I like that.
That's like definitely probably one of the girliest things that I do. I'm like, oh shit, like damn queen sis brother. I kind of feel like I dress like I dress like either homeless or like
That's a look though. That's kind of the vibe.
it's
Homeless chic.
yeah. Which not to appropriate their culture, but like I like
That
that.
would be funny if there was like a movement and then they all like kind of were like, there's a commercial on TV.
They all burn their tents, like they have the burning tents. They're like, "Don't take our clothes, leave the baggies for us."
Oh man! And then like fucking, the like outdoorsy people, they come out like, we're the tent owners, not you guys. You guys, are...
Right? It's the granola white people,
yeah,
and then they're just
you're
like,
appropriating our culture, homeless guys.
it is just like a circle fuck like that because it's
There's
just
like
like,
a circus. It is kind of a circus with all the tents and stuff.
dude, fuck yeah.
Damn. Have you ever been to like a city with like a lot of homeless people? Like, okay, I went to Philly and they have like it's pretty wild over there. Like you hear
Yeah.
about it, but there's like a few streets on Kensington that are like it's just like a free for all, kind of like just people in the streets, just like rah,
Oh,
like zombie.
Jesus.
It's wild. Like it's
Yeah.
like an abandoned part. Like cops don't even go there anymore. It's pretty wild.
Damn.
It's exciting though.
When did
You
you-
feel alive.
Yeah.
I went there like in the summer.
Oh,
to, like
shit.
the Philly Comedy Festival, and then just kind of took a wrong turn and drove around, and I was like, "Whoa, it's true. It's just like they said. It's not joke." Because everyone hypes everything up, and I was like, "No, it's real."
It's like seeing behind the curtain, like seeing Oz.
Yeah.
But Oz is like on heroin.
Yes, they're on Trank.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking. So like, in South Carolina, they don't really have like. There's like a homeless guy on the interstate every like
Yeah,
35 miles. Like it's not.
it's Tony. We all know him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's not as.
Prevalent.
Yeah. So like moving here, it definitely was like learning how to turn off the empathy when you're walking past like lots of people, because obviously the right thing to do is to stop, give them some of your time or like money or whatever you can give them.
Right.
But so sorry. So sorry. That's not like you
not-
can't live a life and do that.
No. Your
Like
day-
especially here.
your day would be full.
Yeah.
It's just all day just talking to people.
You just be intense all day.
And that's intense.
Yeah.
But in San Francisco, that was also cool because I went there and that same thing because I thought San Francisco was going to be like, oh, San Francisco was like super gay, and I was like, it's going to be very
Yeah.
nice and chill, but it was like the most hood homeless people there.
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, this is cool. I don't know. I was like, this is sick. And it was different types of homeless that I've seen before. There's like
Ooh, let's go into the classes of homeless.
no, there's like there's a guy who there's me. He's homeless, but he's got like a bunch of friends. They live in Golden Gate Park. They all dress kind of cool. They've got a bunch of dogs, and
Kind of
honestly,
like couch surfer homeless.
kind of
Okay.
but like kind of where you're like, I'm jealous. Like I want to be there. Kind
It's
of
like van life, but like with no van.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're chilling, and the weather's like not bad, so it's way more sustainable to be like. It's not like here where it's like awful. But
Yeah.
and then there's the other type. They're more savvy. I want to say, like I was online in front of like a Jack in the Box, and I was just. So I was like, "Hey man, you got any change or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh no, sorry, I only have my credit card." And he was like, "Do you have Venmo or something?" Like he was like,
Dude,
they have
wild.
apps. He's like, he's like, "Yo, you got a credit card, right? Just can you get me a sandwich?" I was like, "Touche, bum."
Touche. It is kind of like if you, I don't know what feels worse, just saying no off bat or getting into that
You
situation.
can't just say no. You have to lie. I feel like you have to lie.
You have to lie.
Can you say no? I don't want to give you money.
I feel like you could say that. I mean, they might come back with like, I'll fucking kill you, I'll eat your face or whatever.
It is a possibility.
Yeah, but like, it
I guess I'm just yeah.
yeah, it's like rough because it's, I am definitely not the bourgeoisie. Okay, like this is not the
Oh, I
1%.
can tell.
Yeah, you're like, bitch, I
Honey,
almost
I
didn't
saw
let
your
you
outfit
in.
when you walked in here. I was like, what the hell are you wearing?
But like, it's such a weird thing because obviously, like, my heart goes out to like anyone that's struggling like that because it's a place that you get there yourself, but you also get there because of like whatever's happened in your history and your family's
Totally.
history. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of shit behind it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, but that's not. I'm not Eric Adams. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not a congressperson. I'm not like,
How do you feel about the migrants? JK.
Define migrant. I'm an idiot.
No, I don't know. I just no. I'm just kidding. But I do notice that there's a bunch of people around here, like around the village. So I just at least noticed it. I was like, oh, okay. There's just like a bunch of people just around outside a lot.
Yeah, but it's definitely. I feel like it's not super bad in Astoria, like
No.
or whatever, homelessness.
I wouldn't say bad. I would say.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so wild. It's so wild because like. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, there's
we are lucky.
We have the good ones over in Astoria. That's worse. That's worse.
Astoria. Oh man.
But yeah, it's like kind of crazy here, like in Manhattan. It's like.
Yeah, but a surprisingly low amount of incidents. I've like, I don't know. At least like in my life, riding the train and stuff. I don't know. I don't really see too much stuff actually ever go down.
Dude, one time I was leaving an open mic and I was with two comics and we were just walking down the street. This homeless guy basically was like, he had asked me for a cigarette before we had left the place or whatever, and then we were like kind of walking in stride with him, and then he was kind of like trying to still talk to us because I told him no because sorry, this is rough. Okay, I need these cigarettes. I'm unemployed. And then like we get down the street, and then he's just like still trying to talk to us, and we're just trying to go to the next place.
Yeah.
And I kind of was just like a bitch.
Oh no, you hit him?
I didn't hit him, but then he like started like threatening me and like and like.
Do you carry mace or any sprays?
I carry a knife.
Nice.
Cause I dare someone.
I pray. I pray for the motherfucker that tests me.
I light my candle every night, hoping. But
Today's the day.
it was funny because I was with my roommate and this other guy, and my roommate simped so hard. Like he was not a man in this moment. And it's okay, and I love him, but he was not. And then,
what did you want him to do? Just kind of like bark at the guy, say leave us alone?
Well, like I'm also just like, we were leaving like an open mic or something. Like something.
It was late?
It was like, it was dark. It was
okay.
like, I don't know, maybe 9 or something like that. And then like, I just didn't know how to get out of. He's walking with us.
Yeah. You need
so
just like, yeah.
I'm just like, I don't, I've already gotten us into this kind of because I was like.
So what? How did it end?
Basically the other guy we were with kind of like basically told him to fuck off, and then he did, like, because it's also the thing with like home or people going through mental things. It's like you can eventually they'll go wherever they're going because they do have a problem. They do have problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get wrapped up in that necessarily.
Yeah, and it's also it's like it's dangerous for like a lot of people. Like,
no, definitely. I mean,
I don't know how to get out of this hole.
no, it's definitely it is crazy, and
we love homelessness. We love it.
We just jinxed it. We're gonna be homeless now. Fuck.
Fuck. Knock on wood.
All right. Would you rather come Would you rather come randomly in public for the rest of your life, or never be able to come at all again?
Well, I've already done the second one.
One day, Alexis.
I would definitely have to do the first one. I mean, fuck it. Fuck everyone else,
There was that's like a real thing. There's like an affliction. It's like there's like a woman, and she would like orgasm like 60 times a day. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Pretty lucky lady. Or,
I would say, let's put her on a polygraph. Let's put her on a polygraph.
Wait, you don't think that's she's not faking that,
dude? That's because what's it called? Like multi-orgasmic something, or like it's like that is like, I don't think that should be able to be called a disease. Like I know it probably interferes with people's lives.
You don't think she should be able to park in a handicap spot?
No. No.
She'd be busting too much.
I'm like, sis, get your juices to flow you to wherever you need to go.
Yeah, she's got plenty of juices flowing. All right, would you rather think of your mom every time you orgasm, or prematurely ejaculate every time you have sex? Joke's on you. I do both. Every time.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to Janet.
That's an interesting one.
I mean, you don't really prematurely ejaculate, but yeah.
I feel like I could have.
This is a real head scratcher.
That is a head scratcher because there's
There's no such thing as premature ejaculation.
right. I'm like trying to figure out how
every
to.
time.
But I feel like
Think about your mom.
I really don't want to think about my mom like
No.
that. She's a lovely lady.
I know. Why
Like-
am I thinking about her? Yeah. It doesn't say like in a good way or bad way. You could just be like, what's she up to?
I get There's because this might be a lot, but
Look, I wrote, we can get, as like, it could be all silly time or deep and juicy.
so it's like I don't. A lot of times I don't watch porn, so
Never watched it?
I've watched it before.
Not your thing.
It's I don't
feel
know.
like-
I try.
Yeah.
I try to get into it, but it's
I
not.
think, I feel like it just guys, like, that's just like a thing, guys, everyone, like, I feel like maybe like for women, it's like not everybody even like watches porn when they're younger or something, or like kind of like, you're like, kind of like, this is disgusting. Or like, I feel like,
I was I raised super religious, so for a while it was just because that's that's not an option.
My parents were pretty strict too. Like couldn't watch rated R movies. We didn't have cable for a while because it's like, well, what's on cable?
Right.
And
Remember when they just had to hide us from cable, and now it's
Yeah.
now every 13-year-old has a fucking cell phone, and they're looking at Two Girls, One Cup.
yeah, they are like a AI OnlyFans model.
Right, literally, they're 14, but
they're making fucking guys in India jizz. But my mom was like, she went, and then I would just stay home from school and watch Jerry Springer, which is way worse. I feel like I was just watching incest and bestiality storylines. Like, this is good.
Yeah,
This is good.
this is not porn. This is fine.
This isn't. Yeah. I was like, wait, what's on cable? If this is on regular TV,
Right.
It must just be straight up porn, and there wasn't.
No,
It was like SpongeBob.
you gotta pay for that stuff or something.
Oh, yeah.
They have channels, right? They have porn channels in
which
the
is
hotels.
Suspicious, yeah. That's like a. I mean, maybe you're doing well in life, but if you're at the point where you're even paying for any porn, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
But
because it's all
It's like a paper trail. I mean, you should pay for sex workers, but there's so much out there. It just seems like if you're paying for it.
I love that I had the thing with and now you're
We love sex workers and homeless.
especially homeless sex workers.
Would you rather have fluorescent pubic hair or extremely long pubic hair? And I'm guessing you can't cut it,
Okay.
or it grows back very rapidly.
Okay. I think I'm going Gandalf. I'm going Gandalf
Go
hair.
Gandalf, really? You tying it up, you're braiding it. I guess, yeah, you could. You don't want fluorescent? You don't want the
Like fluorescent in what way? Like
These lights.
yellow? Okay. Okay.
maybe.
I feel like
It's like a nightlight.
I've done a lot to try to be comfortable in my own body, and I don't think this would help. I don't think the little fluorescent neon
You walk
sign.
into open mic, the only woman fluorescent pubes.
Yeah, I don't think that would get me the right attention.
No.
But I mean, it's kind of fun because then you could
Yeah.
maybe
So many styles. And
Yeah.
you can be like a Fu Manchu.
maybe a strobe light. Maybe I would
Ooh,
if it was a strobe light.
that'd be a fun person to have at a party.
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I went to some raves.
Wait, what did we just say?
The pubes.
Oh, yeah.
Gandalf.
Have you ever seen the show? What's it called? Not Naked and Afraid. It's like a naked show. It's like a contest. It's
Is
on
it comedy
HBO.
or no?
No, it's like a game show, and it's a bunch of naked people. It's like a dating show. So it's like a woman, there'll be a bunch of guys, and they show their bodies slowly, from bottom up. It's
Wow.
And then they choose people, and at the end you see what they actually look like.
Oh Jesus!
What's it called? It's it's on HBO. It's very interesting. But yeah, one of the guys had really long ball hairs, and I just scarred me. I was like, how does that? It just the under the sack was very.
Oh wow!
And nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to tell you that.
No. I'm so glad that you did.
Because I was like, oh, that exists in the wild.
Yeah.
So the bar may be way lower than I think if you just don't have that.
Dude, The bar, I feel like for a lot of people, the bar has gotten so low because everyone is just like
Everything's
crazy.
fine.
Yeah, everyone's crazy from the internet. So it's just like, oh, you're nice to me for 45 minutes in a row. Like, you sound like a great guy to me, or like great girl, or whatever. Whoever's talking. But like,
It was a homeless guy.
yeah, it was a homeless guy. It's like, dude, I'm just picturing long balls and long hair right now.
Long ball. All right, what is that name of the show? All right, while I look that up, would you rather have teeth for hair or hair for teeth?
Teeth for hair or hair for teeth? Teeth for hair. Ooh, teeth
You, like,
for hair.
brush your teeth in the morning, the long way.
Dude,
It could be kind of nice.
this kind of, it hurts my brain to think about this.
So you start feeling it like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Can we
man, I need
remove
to
my
shave
teeth?
my mouth.
Brush my head.
It would, dude.
Little spiky teeth for hair. That'd be kind of fun.
I think I'm doing, because I will. This is the first
What are you
time
going to say right now? I have no idea.
This is the first time I said this out loud on air or whatever. I did have cornrows once, so I think I'm going teeth for hair because I
Sick.
think that's less problematic.
I had cornrows once too. This
Wow, we're fucking, we're allies.
Yeah, went to Jamaica, and I got
You got to.
hornswoggle. That's not the word. I mean, I kind of want to say I was tricked, but I definitely wasn't tricked. I was like,
Okay.
now's the time.
Yeah.
But she was kind of like, oh, do you want one braid? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, she wanted to do the whole thing, and then it proceeded to be like one of the more painful things I've ever done in my life. I didn't.
fucking
I was
hurts.
like, I'm being like such a bitch. I was like, it's halfway done. I was like, and yeah, my head was like that.
She was like a local?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the right way to do it. I think that's the better way
I
to do
don't
it.
know if you can do it here. Like I don't know. Like if I walked into like Washington Heights and I was like braiding my hair, I don't know if they would.
Yeah,
They would.
they probably would. Yeah. I would say they would.
It would probably be expensive as fuck.
Yeah. And also,
It's also crazy to look.
yeah.
But honestly,
It's also not
honestly,
the
when-
look anymore, you know?
But I'll be honest. When I had him, I was like, it felt like home.
It was
like,
nice.
This is the real me. I was like, why do we have these societal rules? Why can't I look this cool the whole
Right?
time? It's a good look, man.
I think the tide is going to swing.
I mean, look,
white people will
honestly,
be able to braid their
black
hair
people,
soon.
Spanish people, everyone's got blonde hair. Come on.
Yeah.
Why can't I have cornrows?
Come on.
What is this? What are we doing?
Come on. Taylor Swift can do it probably. If Taylor Swift got cornrows right now, CNN would be like,
You think so?
CNN would be like, Queen is slaying. And then, fuck, I can't even finish it. It's going to be horrible.
Oh my god.
What was-
I listened to your last podcast that you did. Something that reminded me. My first job was a ball boy at the U.S. Open.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
dude.
think you said that like that upsets you and it bothers you. And I just remembered like I was like 12, like I randomly got that job like at the U.S. Open.
Dude.
And it was kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. But that was my first job, so I was gonna ask you more about that, and then second, I guess, what was your first job?
So the reason why I said it upset me is because they like sit like little dogs, like right beside the court, and that just feels
yeah.
wrong
Yeah,
from a visual perspective.
yeah.
But like, I'm nothing against ball boys.
They are like career ball boys.
Yeah.
Like they like are men. Like it's a full grown adult, but he's like, oh, he's been a star ball boy since he was 12.
Dude.
It's intimidating.
Fuck. There's
was-
literally a job for everybody out there, you know?
I didn't even know the rules of tennis. That's why I didn't make it very far. Because like I was like, I kind of know tennis, and the guy's like a tiebreaker, and I was like,
It's a
I
game.
don't know if I throw the ball or if I'm holding it. And I was like, fuck. I was like, oh shit.
Whatever you guys think.
It was it was an interesting job. You had to like sprint really fast across, but you have to be really good at throwing the ball and on one bounce. That was the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah. But
Fuck.
I don't know. It was all right. It was like minimum wage. But
Hell yeah. I mean, that's a sick first job though. U.S.
wasn't
Open.
bad.
That's
I saw-
nice.
Yeah, Andy Roddick. He was like this big guy at the time. He was like in the middle when you saw him like practicing, and he took a tennis ball and he turned the racket around and he hit it like a baseball like out of the stadium.
Oh shit, dude.
What is this?
Yeah.
This is a different level.
New level of
But
strength.
I don't know. Did you have any random weird first jobs like that?
My first job was I worked at a gym. So my uncle owns a line of gyms called Fitness World. And it's a Christian gym.
Wait, what? What? Christian gyms exist?
Yeah, it's
what
like...
is that? Is like the,
got a
Ave
Bible
Maria
verse.
is on the
They're playing New Song or what, New Boys or something. I'm trying to think of a Christian band.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
But like, so yeah, there's like a Bible verse on all the billboards. It's like super ingrained. Like,
I mean,
that's kind of like a...
Jesus was pretty jacked. He was
Dude,
ripped.
He was... Yes. He was the only begotten... Goddamn. But yeah, so I worked as like a front desk when I was like 15, and then I would like, I was so bad.
What do you mean? What? Just
like
processing, scanning people in?
Yeah, basically you just sit there and like, greet people as they come in or whatever, and then...
Sorry, I was trying to find the picture.
Oh shit, hell yes, dude. Dude, that's fucking lit.
Yeah.
I wish, if my phone wasn't charging, I would show you mine too.
God.
I'd share. It's like... It was yeah, I remember I fell asleep like probably 4 or 5 times at the desk.
Just at the front desk.
Yeah. And so that's like not great.
Yeah, that's like rule number 1. I think.
That's like
Just
literally...
stay awake, man.
Yeah. Remember when I said like I was depressed and so that was like...
There's something like, so I like during coronavirus, during COVID.
During coronavirus. Fuck yes, throwback.
Is it in coronavirus or on? So I did substitute teaching a little bit.
Oh,
it was,
cool.
And it was like a fun experience.
Yeah.
But so exhausting. Like you don't think it is. Because I'd be like, all right, look, I got this, babysitting job or whatever until like, school gets out at 2:30 and then I can go do anything I want. And then like that bell would ring and you would be like, I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I need a nap.
Because it's like I did it like from like kindergarten all the way to like high school. I did all different grades and stuff. They're all got their own things wrong with each grade or whatever.
Yeah.
Like kindergarten is the worst.
Dude.
You think it'd be easy and cute? It's like they can't do anything.
No,
so.
they can't do anything, and they also don't listen.
No, and
especially if
they can't follow simple instructions. Because like we had to do like Jenga or something, so I made like 6 Jenga piles. And I was like, all right, break up into little groups, and yeah, just play Jenga. Instantly, they all topple them over, and they start crying, and they don't know how to build them back up again. And then like they're like, I'll help you, and then like someone's tapping me on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I could see like a lesser person like snapping, like, back up, everyone, back up.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, all right, everybody, we're gonna do 1 Jenga. Everyone gather around. We're just doing 1.
Yeah.
Because that's it. They can't handle anything.
Dude, I mean, kids are like...
And you're just like, don't die. Please don't die.
Yeah,
Anybody,
just...
go to the bathroom, come back, please.
Yeah, just like, come on, stop screaming. Like, I'm sorry that your home life is probably ass, but like...
Yeah.
Let's make this part fun.
This is fun time, right? Yeah. It was fun when I went to like was it high school or 8th grade? But there was like some kids, like, it was like the bad kids. Or like the teacher's like, they're a rowdy bunch.
Yeah, watch out
Good
for
luck.
these ones. Yeah.
And like they were kind of like they were talking in class. Like one kid kept like turning around, and I was like, if you talk again, I'm gonna roast you. And then they were like, roast us. Like they were like excited. And I was like, no. And then eventually like he kept talking, and I was like, kid with the all white sneakers that are not all white anymore. Like it looked like he dunked them in coffee. So I was like, did you dunk it in coffee? Why is that brown? But they liked that. They respected that.
Yeah. I feel like I could see you as a substitute. Like, you'd be a cool...
You give up substitute teacher energy.
No, but you'd be like a cool substitute, you know?
I try to be cool. And then at some point, like in the high school, they don't care if you're cool or not.
They're
like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, they hate all adults because that's the cool thing. It's
Yeah,
just to be like anti.
They'll say like this.
Dude, yeah.
But yeah, it was just like fine. It was like you get like $100 a day or something, 120. But just do it. It was good for the time.
What are you like? Was that ever a thing that you thought you would do, like working with kids, or like?
Not really.
Yeah.
Like I didn't go to school for like education, or like I always thought I could be like a good teacher, but then I just was like, I don't want to go down that path necessarily. All the schooling, and then like teachers get paid to ass.
Any teacher will tell you don't do it.
Yeah, no, it seems like a bad rack. And then once I was in there too, I could see like you have to have all these meetings every day, like these mandatory meetings that are like annoying. And you're like,
Yeah.
ugh, I stay after school for 45 minutes to talk about whatever on
Yeah.
top of what I just had to do, and it's like. So
It's-
it was nice. I kind of got to like go to each grade, kind of like, oh, this is like fourth grade. This is fun. Or this is better. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if I want to stay in this.
Are you like a kids guy? Are you like?
I love fucking kids.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't
No?
know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What that means. What does he mean by that?
Well,
Like,
I mean, like some people I feel like are like, I hate kids. I don't like being around kids. But obviously, you had to kind of have some of
Yeah.
the opposite to like even
yeah,
think to do something.
Yeah, I was like, I could like teach like as good as any other substitute teacher would be. I was like, they're probably like way older, out of touch, like retirees, and I
Yeah.
was like, I could do this or whatever. And then like, yeah, there's certain classes where they're just like people are listening to you, and you're like, oh, this is chill. And you,
Yeah.
Like I ended up teaching like math, like high school algebra for 6 weeks or something.
Oh shit.
Because they're like the teacher quit for COVID, and then they're like, "Can you do high school algebra?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I have no idea what this. I can't even remember what this is." And then like I would just, it was good.
Have you seen School of Rock?
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah, so that's kind of you did like a School of Rock thing. You're like,
wish,
yeah,
yeah.
don't. Yeah, x plus b squared equals c squared.
We played a lot of Heads Up, which was fun.
Heads Up was
I'm
the
really
best.
good at that.
Heads
So,
Up,
like,
7 Up.
Like the
Oh, yes,
the guessing
yes.
game. Like
The Ellen DeGeneres one.
look. Maybe. I don't know if she's like, yeah.
No, it was
game,
her
yeah.
app,
Oh,
yeah.
that was her app?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel like, I don't know if it was her invention or she just like made it popular. But yeah, it was that game, and I was just, the class would guess. And I was like, all right, this is sick. But yeah. Otherwise, it's a pretty empty job. I don't know. You're just kind of doing it. It's a good experience and like a lot of random cool stuff. But you kind of are like,
What's the worst kid experience you had while substitute teaching?
let me think. Worst kid. I mean, look, there's certain kids like, I mean, I was in like a heavily autistic room, but at one point, but those kids are fine, but they would be like screaming and stuff, and like you can't control them.
Yeah.
There was a kindergarten kid who was he bit this other kid,
shit.
and he wouldn't stop biting. Like he was just like
That's like a thing that they do.
And then he would just be crying afterwards because he couldn't bite anymore or something. And they'd like, all right, I have to like get him removed.
I
And I'm
wonder-
like, am I changing his history of his life forever now? Because you can't do this, man.
I wonder if Jeffrey Dahmer was one of those kids.
It's true. Maybe the substitute teacher could have stopped him. Should have fucking killed that kid.
Or just like, that's so wild that kids like, they just have to learn like all of the social things. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can't bite people. It's not.
What do you mean? I bite my cat at home. It's fine. But yeah, there was a lot of like weird like parents issues and
I would
not great parents maybe.
Yeah, I would think that the parents are more annoying with teaching than the kids.
Yeah.
Even though the kids are crazy or whatever. Like, dude.
The kids are legitimately crazy. Like there would be a time of day where like you would play like a song and like all right, this is like down relaxed time. You play a song and they dance like I can't tell you how hard they dance like and they just like dance like and jump around the room. And you're like, this is crazy.
You're like, all right.
I kind of.
Is it January 6th in this classroom right now? What's going on?
All right, let's see if we got a couple more. No. This is kind of old, but would you rather be forced to speak like Borat every time you have sex, or have a partner only speak like Borat during sex?
Well, the second option, I would come immediately.
Wow.
Oh, did you just call me your wife?
Yeah, my wife. What a simpler time.
Dude.
That
such
was
a
my
simpler time.
personality that year. That's all I had to do. I was just Borat.
Dude, I didn't even watch.
People like, this guy rules.
This guy's the fucking OG. Borat is like one of those movies. I didn't watch it until like maybe 4 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, you had to be ready. You weren't ready before.
Dude, it was like, it's so funny.
It's
Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
The new one, I
Yeah.
thought was not as funny, but like there were
Agreed.
definitely parts that
Yeah,
were cool.
I agree. I was way too excited for it, and it was like fine.
Yeah.
It's hard to like continue
Sequels
that.
are always bad.
Yeah, and
typically.
especially like a prank one where like the first movie was so popular. Like, how do you continue this? Like, yeah, but the first one where
Right.
like shits in a bag, and he's like, "What do we do with this?" Just like, and then they're like, "Oh no," just like the really like just like rich white people. They're trying to be like nice, and they're just
Right.
like, "Oh dear, he doesn't know."
Yeah.
I love that.
That's kind of how I feel like dog walking, because I do it in Upper West Side.
I was gonna ask like if your clientele's and bougie peeps.
Yes,
Get
and
some-
I love them.
Yeah, you might get a celebrity one day. Who knows?
Dude.
Celebrity dog.
Yeah, I don't want to name drop because I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
against company policy, but like
We've got a huge reach here.
there there are definitely like people that that I'm like, you have a crazy life. Like you I don't know how
like
to talk to you.
successful, like super successful.
Super successful, like wives of like CEOs of like big companies or whatever. Nothing better than Borat, honestly.
Hello, I just
I've said this before and I will say it again. There is nothing funnier than a white guy doing voices. Like,
all right. I mean, look, maybe I'm gonna start just going out in public and doing it.
just doing Borat.
Because I feel like if I just try to talk to a stranger, like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Hello." There's just something there. Like Krusty the Crown.
Right, you're a
energy.
creep now if you just go up and do the normal voice, but if you changed it, it'd be like, oh, this is.
Oh, I feel way
I'm
safer.
just part of. Yeah.
Did you like his mustache? Are you a fan of Mustache Man? A nice
Yeah,
Borat
yeah.
stash.
Hell yeah. I think his is also like super full. Like it's almost like full to the point where it's like uncomfortable.
I don't know if you can put any more in there. It's too dense.
Yeah.
Not even one follicle left.
He needs like he needs a pick for that thing.
I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
You're reading my mind.
But yeah, a lot of women are looking for Mr. Right. They're looking for Mr. Mr. Have It All. I'm just looking for.
You got it. I'm looking. Would you rather someone who is dressed as a Pokemon or doing an impression of Dr. Phil?
Would you rather be? Is it B?
Sex.
Oh, sex. Okay. Would you rather have sex with someone that is pretending to be a Pokemon or?
They're dressed like a Squirtle or doing an impression of Dr. Phil. Are you
So-
attracted to Dr. Phil? See,
A little bit. Yeah.
something about it.
It's something about the bald head, the mustache, the
Mustache.
glasses,
Back to
and
the
also
mustache.
just like,
The accent.
dude, his voice is so calming. I remember me and my grandma, me and Mimi.
Can I hear your Dr. Phil impression? Do you have one?
I don't think so. I don't think I can do it.
I don't think I can. I think mine probably sounds like King of the Hill. Or was it? What? What are you doing? Bobby. Bobby. Get out of here, Bobby. Oh. No, that was not it.
I don't know. The Pokemon thing though, I will say I did not grow up like into that.
Good.
Like I was never into Pokemon, and so I don't think that would work for me because I would be too like. You got to
Like,
put me
what
in
are
the
you
lore.
into this?
Yeah, I got.
You love this so much, you're dressing like an animal?
Yeah, dude, I would turn into like his Jewish mom.
Yeah. What are you doing, sweetheart? You dress as Charmander?
You're wasting your life. I don't know why
I'm jealous of. Now I just realized I'm jealous of like furries. I'm jealous. I'm like all these
Dude.
people have like a community. They get to be like weirdos, but like they're like, they've got a whole ass community.
Yeah. It's also like the furry thing. I think about that sometimes because it's like when did mascots become sexy?
Yeah, everything's
Like,
sexual.
'cause-
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like mascots used to be the guys that like pumped up the crowd and like
they do make you feel things.
they do make you feel things, but
Now you feel other things.
I guess
Some people feel other things. At those
That's-
games. Imagine like you're at a fucking college game and you're just like edgy. You're just like, look at that mascot.
and you're literally like running on the field just to tackle the mascot. You're like,
Yeah, yeah.
come here. I don't know. Furries don't make sense to me though because it's just like.
I don't fully know. Do they wear the suits during the sex?
I think so. Well, obviously
There's a flap.
somehow there has to be a flap
At
or
least
something.
a flap of some sort.
Yeah.
What about the boobs? Is like a hole for the boobs?
Probably.
It needs to be some breathing.
Dude.
It's be too hot, right?
Also, the smell of
Yeah, think about like a used mascot outfit.
yeah, nothing turns me on like the smell of a jackstrap or what jocks.
Yeah, exactly. It can't be easy to clean.
Dude.
It can't be like a washing machine safe.
Definitely not. Oh wait. Oh fuck. Okay.
Wait.
I just had a forgotten memory. So, speaking of furries, I knew this guy. We had sex. And
A
so
furry? you had sex with a furry. That's what we unlocked?
this is
Maybe?
no. So,
Oh, okay.
but okay. So I knew him. We were college friends, and like, he's this guy. He's like a music producer.
Sick.
Right? We went to festivals together. That's his vibe. So he was like with this girl, and he had gotten her this like huge teddy bear for like a gift or whatever. And then they did like a fuck ton of acid. And then the next day he told us a story about how they cut open the teddy bear and she got into the teddy bear and they fucked. So
That's acid.
my friend did a furry.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. That is, you can, wow, I never thought about hollowing out my dolls and becoming the furry.
Yeah, he dipped his toe in it.
I'm Teddy. I'm just your teddy bear.
Yeah, I'm sure she was like, I don't know. It's
It
also
was
like,
his idea. She's like, okay, whatever you want. Just
yeah.
kidding.
I'm like,
It's itchy.
you fucking freak.
Yeah. But like, I guess it's just like kind of like dressing up, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you like, as long as it's not kids, go ahead. You know?
Yeah. Unless you're a substitute teacher and you can like kids, like we said. Not
Right.
not in that way.
Not in that way. But you know,
I feel like nowadays you have to be like I kind of I struggle with this. No, I feel like people are like you don't want to be like vanilla. Nobody wants to be vanilla in
Right.
anything. But you're like, what's the bar? I feel like everyone's got to have like some weirdest thing. They got to have at least feet or something.
right.
Or, you don't want to be pegged.
Right. It's not cool to be into missionary anymore. It's like, go to
No.
Africa then.
Yeah. Become a Jesuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not missionary. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
My roommate's the same way. He's like a guy that's like wants a wife and kids and like.
yeah, I feel like there's two different types. Like one of my friends, they're like, I don't know if seeing this chick, but he was like, yeah, like we don't make love. He's like, it's like not nice. It's like like probably like slapping and shit. I'm like, yeah, I mean that's a thing too.
Yeah, I think that like it's
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like I'm not gonna divulge all of what
Yeah.
I'm into, but
Yep,
like it's like the person. I think it depends on the
True.
person
I
that
get-
you do it with. It's
Facts.
like
Yeah.
you figure out what kind of the vibe is there.
I guess you're right. I guess it's not. It's not like I come in a situation like I really want to punch you in the face. It's not like
Right.
the guy.
It's not like you
he's like, I
lead
want to be
off with
violent.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be more like she wants to be hit, and then it's cool. Versus like I don't want to like go in and like I
Yeah,
don't be just hurting bitches.
because it's also okay. So I was in like a long-term relationship with this guy. He was a virgin. So
Even after.
no.
Gotcha.
No, I got that.
That's the thing.
But like he he wasn't like
Full freak.
yeah, he wasn't like into any weird stuff yet because he hadn't done
Right.
stuff yet. But like teaching
And when you say yeah, okay.
I guess teaching
Yeah.
like sex to
Yeah,
a
yeah,
person
yeah,
is
yeah.
like weird because you're like, I don't want
It's a weird thing. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't want to like
It's a very
Be like, yeah.
tricky line.
yeah, punch me in the face and then like him think that
Is this okay?
right.
Yeah.
And he's also like he was the best, sweetest guy, like
Yeah. So he's not enjoying it at all.
right. And so,
But it's a weird thing. Like, do you want a guy to enjoy it? You do.
like I mean, yeah, I guess it's like fucked up because it's if you are into any of that stuff,
Yeah.
it's like
If you flip it,
it's like if the guy is into it, that's maybe a red flag.
it's a red flag.
That may be a red flag. But then it's also, I don't know. Everything's a circle, so it just like keeps.
Exactly.
You're just trying to like find a guy that's like not crazy, but just crazy enough to like go with whatever crazy you have.
You get a little excitement, like this is now it's too crazy. Then you're like, I want something stable. This is too boring. And
Right.
And I don't know if that's just like my ADHD or whatever. I don't know. I got diagnosed very late in life, so maybe.
Congratulations.
No. So I don't know. I feel like I definitely am very ADHD, but I don't want to. I'm not like I'm a diagnosed person type of thing. But
You can be.
I don't take
yeah.
Adderall anymore. I did it for like a while, but
What did
I
you
don't like
feel? Yeah, what did you feel about the Adderall? Because like,
I felt like kind of like maybe what you were saying earlier about like antidepressants, or like I was like productive and focused, but nothing was funny.
yeah,
Like the concept of humor didn't exist.
Oh,
I couldn't
dude.
understand
fuck that.
I was just like, like a robot.
Yeah.
But like I could like get stuff done and sit still and do it all. But I was like, I don't like. I would see humor and I'd be like, what? So I was like, I don't like this. So I was like,
It like Adderall turned you into like a grizzled like 40-year comic that's like just will say that's funny instead of like
Yeah.
like letting the light in.
yeah. It was, there was no. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's no inside
Yeah.
soul. I feel like there's not much soul, I guess. But like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not all bad. I'm being very like, whenever you don't do something, you're like, oh yeah, it was all bad. But
Right.
But no, it was definitely. I was definitely probably more focused and probably got.
You got
What?
some papers done.
Yeah, and that was kind of like sort of when I started working here. It was kind of like I was super. I don't want to say whatever. I was like it was just like so much like work. I feel like I couldn't even like pop out and be like, let me figure out to do comedy or something like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would like like taking Adderalls and then getting work done, but then like not sleeping enough and then like not having energy to do. I don't know. So,
Yeah. I think that like because I used to do like a bunch of drugs. Like I was definitely
Sick.
like
What'd
super
you,
into.
What'd you do?
I did cocaine, I did Xanax once. Ketamine. Ketamine was my fucking shit. Dude.
I had a long ketamine chapter.
Yes, the chapter was long and hard.
yeah. Wow. I was going through my phone the other day. I was like, this was that time. Just
Yeah,
crazy,
nothing makes
unhinged,
sense.
Wild
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but ketamine's a tricky one. Where like when you're doing it, you're like, I'm on a different level right now. Like you're thinking like Star Wars in my brain.
It's also like because it's a dissociative, so it's like the shit. If you have shit in your life or brain or whatever that you're trying to get away from, it's like it's better than fucking whatever's good.
So you would just kind of like dissociate, kind of, and not be there.
Well, I did it like a lot, like so.
Were you creative on it, or like?
I did do. I did this one painting when I was on ketamine once, and it was like. Someone told me afterwards it kind of looked like the Dali thing.
Sick.
And I was like, that's cool. But yeah, I used to just like go to festivals and do drugs and stuff. Like
same.
So I wouldn't say that's being creative. It's kind of being basic as fuck.
Yeah. No, like I feel like I would would do drugs. I feel like I'm not like trying to escape necessarily. I don't know, but I'm like this may lead to some other higher thought, which is kind of like a trick. But
I mean, yeah, but
I just feel like
it depends on the way you use it, I think too.
Yeah.
And then also, eventually you have to either find self-control or find a program so that you can have self-control, because if you just let the drugs drive, you're gonna end up on Only Homeless Fans.
Very true. Yeah, it is true. Yeah. No,
What was your poison?
Oh,
Are you sober now or
no?
No,
Not really. You?
no.
So. No, I just
do weed and alcohol now.
Yeah, let me think. I had a big mushroom phase. Maybe that's not still continuous. That could, but there was a phase where I was like buying ounces and just kind of like eating them every day, and it was cool. I like that phase, but again, it's like it's hard to like keep it consistent because it's a different level of thoughts. So you can't be like got all these thoughts, but then you got to like keep actual life going.
Right.
But there's some thoughts, and I feel like I'd be more like a human like I'd be like, oh wow, I have thoughts, and like I'd be like, I'm not a robot. Like
Yeah.
And the weird thing about shrooms is sometimes like I don't know if this happens, you just like you'll cry or like tears will fall out. You like even something like beautiful, you're like oh wow, I'm a human being.
Yeah, dude. I love mushrooms. I definitely would do mushrooms again in the future, but I don't know. Part of me feels like I did enough.
That's important.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Like-
important to just know to not risk anymore, like not do it anymore.
Yeah, because I think my biggest my biggest fear, speaking of drugs, my biggest fear is like being schizophrenic.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that like obviously
yeah.
drugs don't cause schizophrenia or whatever.
Yeah, just a risk to reward thing at some point where you're like, you
Right.
know, like some people like when they have kids or something, they're like, I can't risk it just for the chance for my kids or something. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's kind of how I feel like, at least with certain drugs now, like with like fentanyl and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It's also it's like I just don't want to push it, you know. I did a lot already, so I'm
Yeah.
like it's not worth it to go out like that.
true.
Because
Yeah.
it's so sad. Like
It
it's
is
so
sad.
sad when you hear about someone that like
like-
overdosed or like
Yeah.
did bad drugs and
Yeah.
then they're dead from that, or like they did bad drugs and then they did something crazy because of that. Like
Yeah. No, that is a bummer because that's just like an accident.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So all right, in high school, just like smoked weed, and then I think I tried shrooms. I think after that, I think I like tried acid at like a festival or something. That was pretty cool.
High school shrooms, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, it was like the last year, and it was a really good trip. I don't even know what shrooms those were, but I don't think I've tripped that hard since. But it was like
First time's always the best.
I had this friend who like he knew about them or whatever, and it was a good time. I'm trying to think after that. What else? I guess Xanax at some point. I actually had a prescription at one point. That was a bad idea. I
Yeah.
think Xanax is not a good one. I think. I mean, it's good to go to sleep and stuff.
Dude.
But like,
I've
yeah, I don't know.
I've lost a lot of Fuck Xanax.
Yeah, no, that one is not really good to play around with. Yeah, no, I don't really do painkillers or like crack or meth.
That's good.
or those. Yeah, I never really. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but like upstate, that kind of freaked me out one time because like I'd be like, all right, you know, there's people that do drugs or whatever,
Right.
or like there's like a girl like she like
Oh, you mean the cool people, the coolest guys?
so like yeah, she sells like all types of drugs or whatever, and they're like, oh, come to the house or whatever, and I go there and it was like, you know, guy I don't know, 20-year-old people smoking crack, just like doing it and just like
Yeah, like nothing's wrong,
It was
like-
really like nothing was wrong, and I was like, am I the fucking little pussy here? I'm like, maybe there's no stigma, you know?
Yeah,
it was really
but-
yeah, but then I was just like, oh no, this is fucked up. I
Yeah.
don't want to be around here anymore. And like, so it's kind of like that weird feeling where I was like, okay, this scene isn't necessarily
Poor
fun.
moi.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not judging, but so
I think it's okay to judge.
So like that's kind of where I'm at. And I think just right now I'm just kind of like I don't know enough. This sort of it has to be like the right opportunity, and it just kind of like I don't know.
Yeah.
At least like to get everyone on the same page to do something. Like I feel like younger, you'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to like a show. We're all gonna do Molly. I like doing Molly. That's
Molly's
fun.
great.
That's a fun one for
Yeah.
music and stuff.
It's a fun one for like 4 hours, and then like 8 hours later, you're like, yeah, this was horrible.
Yeah, that's kind of another reason why like not doing drugs or anything. It's just more consistent. Like you'd be like if you do drugs, like the next day is gonna probably suck. Maybe the day after, potentially. So it's just hard to be like continuing whatever you're doing without like a step backwards, maybe. But,
Yeah. It's also, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like fun for X amount of time, and then it just starts getting like super sad.
that's another. Yeah, when I do shrooms, I get very sad sometimes. I'm like, because I'll see a homeless person and you think about their life and you
Yeah.
start to like, you know, you're like,
You
wow.
give them a whole backstory.
Yeah. Like they were a child once.
Yeah.
You start crying.
Because I feel like mushrooms, like, I don't know if like this is a bad city to do mushrooms in. Like, because you're doing it and then you're outside and you're seeing like
There's no nature.
atrocities, like just atrocity after atrocity.
Nothing natural about it.
And then like if you do it in your apartment, then you're in like this box, probably, you know, unless, you know, you're cool or whatever and have like shit or whatever. But But yeah, I feel like mushrooms are best to do, not to be this guy, but to do like outside in the forest.
No, I
like,
think-
connect with
yeah.
nature. Like, I think that's
You can have a revelation, maybe. You're not gonna really have one, in Times Square.
right.
No, I did it before, and it's weird. Yeah, like you start hearing like everyone's languages. Like you would hear all the different languages around you,
yeah.
and it sounds like just like people speaking in tongues. You're
Dude.
like, what? And then you're like, wait a minute, what? These are all people visiting here from other places. It's crazy.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You're not like thinking about you and yourself and your life. You're just like, what the? what
Then
is
you
it-
like
what is
start
all
having
this?
a panic attack. You're like, am I thinking in Arabic right now?
Yeah, no, oh man, what happened? Oh, last time I did shrooms, it was like, yeah, no, I was at like a concert, and
Do you remember what concert?
It was in Higher Ground in Vermont. Maybe it was like Disco Biscuits or some like a jam band,
Nice.
or
You like lettuce?
yeah, Lettuce is good.
Hell yeah.
They're dope. They're funky.
Dude, I saw lettuce one time. I was on mushrooms and I was like, I love cabbage. I fucking love cabbage. Unironically.
Yeah, that's great.
But you were last time?
Oh, and I couldn't not think, maybe because it was like in the news or something, but I was like, there's gonna be a shooter in here, and that was killing my vibe. I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, this is where it happens. Someone just comes here and shoots up a fucking entire place, which is not a. So I was like,
Not
yeah.
a great thought to have on mushrooms.
No, I want to have fun. What am I
Right.
doing? I'm torturing myself. I'm like, so yeah, I think I'm a bit of an overthinker. So sometimes drugs will,
Exacerbate that instead of like
kind of, yeah, it
Breakthrough.
it'll make you more creative in the, not-
disastrous. Yeah.
kind of. Let me think of more ways to fuck up my life. What was I going to say about before? Shrooms, drugs.
Vermont.
Well, now there's like nose spray, which I did somewhat recently. Like the
ketamine?
yeah,
Nice.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get a
It's
doctor
expensive. All this-
involved, yeah. Once you get a doctor involved with ketamine, I'm like, it's not fun
I
anymore.
know.
you
It's
know?
like it's like weed now. It's
Yeah.
Like, oh, I fucking smoke weed. It's fucking on every corner. It
Right.
Sucks. What a badass punk rock. All right. Let's see if I got.
Right. It's I don't know. I think drugs are definitely cool, but it's like one of those things that's in moderation, like everything. It's like too much of a good thing, too much of a bad thing.
Yeah, and like I don't know if I've done. I don't like. There's definitely like a thing in my mind where I'm like, if I like do shrooms with like the right people, like a shaman and a bunch of other people that are like on the same wavelength. I just feel like I do sometimes, and maybe it's just me doing it, and then you just like can't communicate to anybody what you're feeling or doing. They're
Yeah.
just like, oh, this guy's weird. You're like,
Yeah.
you don't understand.
Just let me come on.
Just look, see it.
Listen.
The connections are there. It's all connected.
Yeah. Because it definitely is all connected and,
Like yeah. No, I'd like to like sometimes I try to make music and stuff on drugs, and then it's like it's hit or miss, and then it's tough to go back and listen to it if it sucks, and then like what did I even do that for? Then you waste time processing it.
yeah.
But it definitely can help. I don't know. Like I feel like Molly, like you hear sounds differently. At least
Dude.
that.
Molly is like, I feel like if you've never done Molly is like, it's like if your
Brain worked right.
it's it's like if your brain worked right and then like your pores were like coming the entire time. Like it's the best feeling. God, I haven't done Molly in so long. All right, I know what I'm doing after this.
Yeah. At some point, I wanted to start doing drugs on the podcast and just experiment.
Yeah.
See if like the shroom episode goes anywhere, or if the Molly.
I think that's a fun idea.
Molly would probably be so annoying. Be like,
Dude, people would be like rubbing on the mics. I mean, the audio would be horrible.
yeah, I never told you how much I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You just met me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of those. But again, it's like, how I get like a lot of regrets. Like, anytime you do anything, you're like, what did I say last night? What did I do?
Yeah.
But like with Molly, you just say kind of douchey stuff. You're like, I love you, bro. And it's like, but it's like not bad.
No,
you were just
it's
like
not bad.
You were too nice, I
Yeah.
guess, or too like,
You're
but-
just too full of love, which is
Yeah.
like,
Usually you're
sorry,
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing anymore.
I mean, look, and honestly, that's the only time you really, I don't know, if you're just walking around like, hi, I'm so happy, like, be like, shut the fuck, who is this guy? Why is he like
Right.
that all the time? Like,
Yeah.
At night, at a certain place, you can be as happy as you want on drugs.
Yeah. Also, can I ask what time it is?
Oh, yes. I've kind of
Sorry.
is 5.
Okay.
You gotta go. All right.
I gotta
This
go
is
soon.
yeah, this has definitely been going longer than I expected. So sorry to keep you this long.
Oh no, you're good. This was fun as hell.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to look.
Yeah, I think we definitely covered everything and more. Yeah, shitting yourself and yeah,
Shitting,
Homer's.
pissing, throwing up.
All the bodily fluids. Yeah, we traveled all over the world of our minds today.
Yeah,
it's been fun.
We did.
It's been exciting.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a long episode. But thank you all. If anybody's still listening, thank you for listening. And yeah, it's been good. Thank you once again for joining.
Fuck yeah! Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah!
Follow.
Oh yeah,
my shit,
Follow.
Probably.
Plug your stuff.
ASAP Angry on Instagram.
Great name.
With a underscore after it. It's I want to be black so bad.
ASAP.
And then
Any shows?
We have
any shows?
We have me and my roommate. We produce a comedy show.
Lover?
Not Lover.
Not yet.
He wants it so bad. But we do a show called Only Friends every Saturday.
Only homeless friends.
Yes, exactly. It's every Saturday in Astoria. It used to be every other Saturday. We just got all the Saturdays.
Whoa.
So Saturday.
I almost went. It was a Saturday. It was an open mic at like 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
But now you got that spot.
Yes.
Wow, it's exciting. I gotta check it out. I've seen the place.
Toodles in French.
Yeah. At one point, I was driving in Astoria and I was like, "Where is this Toodle?" And it was just right there. And I was like, "This is a sign. I have to."
Dude, hell yeah.
Do the open mic or whatever. But yeah, I'll check it out. Check out your Only Friends. So it's every week.
It's every week now.
Whoa.
So yeah.
And what is the venue? It's like
a French restaurant, but they have a back room. Mm-hmm. So it's like I describe it to people as like the Stand, but in Astoria. Okay. Like it's got a stand, like it's very fancy vibe.
Yeah.
But like
people are just eating around.
Yeah. People, you can get food. They have like a wine bar. It's like feels fancy, and then we're just telling dick jokes, And so it's a good
And
contrast.
Are people there for comedy? Does it feel like it?
Yeah.
It's not like a bar show where they're like, what is this person on stage?
No. So like the venue's been great because they tell people that are in the restaurant before, like, because it starts at 10. So like at 9, they tell people that there's a comedy show or whatever. Yeah. And then like for the past 5, they've been like packed out. It's like only holds like maybe like 30, 35 people like in the room.
Yeah. That's awesome though that you got that going. Dude,
it's fucking wild. I don't know why they let us do this.
So you just started doing a show there.
My roommate's the one that like kind of like got the ball rolling.
Figured it out. Yeah. I think that's the move. Just like doing your own shows and just making it happen yourself.
Making something like yourself. I feel like it also teaches you a lot of lessons, like in like the business side of this thing.
Yeah. Because
it can get so convoluted and like fucked up or whatever, but learning those lessons firsthand, it's I think way better than like I don't know.
Somebody's telling you,
right?
Watch out for this. Yeah, you have to experience it to some degree.
Yeah, my family has a saying. It's like a hard head will make a soft ass. So, I think.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It felt applicable.
I want a soft ass.
But yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, anytime you want to come back. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, good luck on your OnlyFriends, and yeah.
Foes welcome as well.
Yes, everyone, enemies, like anybody can come to the show. Toodles in French in Astoria. Be there or be square.
Yeah, or we'll quarter you.
I love you guys. I'm not gonna do anything like that.
I don't know you guys, but I'm sure you're cool and you've never had a bad thing.
No, they are actually sweethearts, and only sweethearts.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been great. Bye.
Bye.